Hi, this is Mike. I'm at the Columbine Cafe in Golden, Colorado, and you've tuned in to the Ski Legends. I'm talking to Chris Artemis about the cafe, and it's kind of interesting, and I'm going to switch around here. Behind the cafe, and we'll tell you about the cafe part of it, there's a ski tuning machine, there's skis that need to be worked on, and here's Chris. Howdy, Chris. How you doing?
Good. How y'all doing?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to get down here. It's a nice sunny day. I skied this morning at Copper. I love your wax, and we're going to talk about the wax in a minute, but you had asked me as we do this, can you keep working? So I'm just going to stand here, shoot you some questions, and you hit me back with some answers if you can.
Sure.
So give me the history a little bit about the Columbine Cafe.
Columbine. Well, my great uncle started the cafe during Prohibition after he was released from Fitzsimmons Hospital. He was a casualty of a mustard gas attack in World War I, and they sent a lot of the guys that survived with lung ailments to Fitzsimmons here in Colorado. Colorado was huge in tuberculosis and lung ailments at the time. And once he got out, he saw that the mountains here were very much like the mountains we're from. We're from the island of Crete in the middle of the Mediterranean. And he felt at home, started a cafe, and Prohibition was repealed in 1933, and he acquired a license in 1934. So
And you're third generation.
I'm third generation, yeah.
That is awesome. And you said after Prohibition, so you're not far from the Coors Brewery.
No, sir.
And I'm sure that that had a lot to do with the history of the cafe. It's not actually a cafe, though, is it?
No, not anymore. We're a tavern.
Okay.
We just never changed it.
Never changed the name. That's awesome. And this is Old Golden Road.
Yeah.
And I'll give an address on it when we finish this up. But yeah, I've passed this place so many times. I've never come in. You have live music.
Yes, sir.
And it's a Monday afternoon, and you've got people up front and people in your patio here, the patio area, and you've got quite a few skis to come in here and get done. Tell me about how this came about.
That's a great question. I'll try to put it real short as I can. I didn't start skiing until I was 31 years old. I'm a native of Colorado, and a buddy of mine, we started skiing. And once I got into it, I invented a tool for backcountry access in general, more of a snowshoe tool, and it's called a snowbrella.
A snowbrella.
Snowbrella, yeah. Snowbrella. You put this on the bottom of your ski pole. It gives you about 100 square inches of surface area to work on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We got a patent on it in 2000, and it was a tough sale.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a very tough sale. But it got me started in the industry. And
Okay.
A really good friend of mine suggested that I make wax because I have a degree in chemistry. So,
Okay, I've heard that you're a chemist.
Yeah. Well,
that's-
I'm not practicing.
Right. But hey, your wax is awesome, and we're going to get to there in part 2. But so these are these still available?
I made a couple of this winter for some people that
Did ya?
wanted some. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a pretty neat little tool. This was quite the endeavor, but it brought me into saucer wax.
Okay.
A friend of mine suggested I make wax, and I said to myself, well, I don't know anything about wax, but one thing I do know is friction.
Right.
And so from there, I made what's called saucer wax.
And we're going to get to that on part 2, but tell me about the machine that's in here.
Yeah.
Tell me about the skis. Do people just drop their skis off? I mean, there's a sign out front that says you do skis and ski tuning, but I never knew about this place, and some people I've talked to are like, really? So I'm going to send plenty of people here. But so what do? Drop off your skis, have a beer, and you do it while you wait? And am I keeping you up?
Tying
you up?
There are times on Thursdays during the winter we do what's called wax and suds, and you come on in, drink some beers, and we set up out there in the bar area, and we hot wax your skis and get you ready for the weekend. Snowboards too.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So you have a regular clientele, I would imagine.
Yeah. It's pretty unique. It's a $25 deal.
Okay.
You get a beer and a wax and edge job.
Oh, the beer's included with the wax?
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
Wow, you
Yeah.
can't beat that.
No, it's pretty good.
The ski shops up in the mountains where I'm from, they don't give you a beer at all. You got to go find your own beer.
Right.
So,
But the machine and stuff, we've been tuning skis for about 8 years now. A friend of mine, she scrap lady, she scrapped out a ski shop and brought the stuff over here, and we decided to grab it, fix everything, had to replace some motors and stuff like that, and got myself a little grind right and an edging machine right over here. So
that
people-
is awesome.
Yeah, people come by. If they drop their skis off, then we try to get them back within 48 hours at the
Right.
most. But if they need, if they touch the machine, then I got to use epoxies and things. And
Yeah.
it takes a couple more days.
Yeah.
than that.
And now I'm looking for a waxing machine. Is there a waxing machine or is that you?
That's me.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And you do repairs on
Do
skis.
repairs. Do all repairs. Edge work.
Okay.
And our edges we polish the edges here by hand.
Do you?
Yeah, we really do.
And this is like a Monday afternoon. It looks like you got plenty of work to do, and I'm kind of keeping you from it. But is this is obviously a love of yours? This is a passion.
Yeah. It's funny. Like I said earlier, I didn't start skiing until I was 31,
Right.
and so I've only been skiing 30 plus years.
Right.
So I'm still a newbie.
Right. And now these Stokeleys here that you've got, what are you doing with those?
Well, we're going to put on some nice red wax so this guy can be ready to go for the spring snow.
Gotcha. And red saucer wax, which I was using this morning at Copper, and it's like having your skis turbocharged. And I am going to shift over here, and we're going to do part 2 in a minute, and we are going to talk about saucer wax. So please stay tuned. And this is the Ski Legends, and we'll be right back. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Thanks for joining us with our adventure.